Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Fine lines that I would like to be banished. Now, we are just doing a first impressions today. It does say you can only use it once a week, so this will be a video which I'll do a follow-up on. Hey team, welcome to today's video and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Hayden. It has finally arrived. The Banisher 3.0 has officially launched and therefore it is available for purchase. So I thought it was time for us to give it a whirl. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I've worked with Banish before in the past and they've sent me a bunch of stuff. So even though I haven't paid for this today, this is not a sponsored video. This is still based on my first impressions using the product. The Banisher 3.0 was sent in the last batch of stuff that I got from the company Banish. And at that point in time, it wasn't released, so I couldn't actually start using it. So you can see it's still in its plastic coating. I haven't opened it as yet. So today's the day. But what exactly is the Banisher 3.0? It says right from the website, the kit 3.0, which is this, stimulates collagen to eliminate old and new acne scars, dark spots, and fine lines. Banish Kit 3.0 comes with 2 replaceable heads made with gold-plated titanium bristles and a free Banish vitamin C serum. Each replaceable head is only $20. It is best for fading leftover hyperpigmentation, reducing textured acne scarring, reducing fine lines, increasing collagen. In the kit, it includes the Banisher handle tool, 2 replaceable heads with a complimentary Banish serum. Now this is up there in price. Right from their website, this retails for 235 Australian dollars, and I will do the little conversion down the bottom as I usually do. When I got the original batch of stuff from Banish, it also came with this little info card. On the little info card, it's got a how to use and instructions, and we'll just read down. Always start with thoroughly cleansed skin and hands, and you can see I have just got out of the shower. I am ready to go. Number 1, disinfect the Banisher. Pull the cap off and pour 70% isopropyl alcohol in the cap to fill line. Pop cap back on and let the bristles fully touch the alcohol for 5 minutes and let it air dry for 1 to 2 minutes. Number 2, optional, wipe skin with alcohol wipe and let dry. I don't think I need to do that. My skin is nice and clean. Number 3, press the Banisher 3 to 5 times on each area. Lift Banisher up before pressing down again. Number 4, pat Banish serum or vitamin C cream on the skin after using the Banisher. And number 5, clean the Banisher with that alcohol again. Empty out cap, press cap back on to store. Use once every 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, so it's not an everyday thing. To replace the Banisher head after 8 sessions. Important, read first. Please patch test the Banisher on a small area of skin before use. Personal use only. Do not use with others. Do not use over a rash, acne wound, or infection. Do not use if allergic to metal or gold. Do not apply makeup, cosmetics after use until the next morning or at least 8 hours after using the Banisher. We recommend using at night or before you go to bed so you can do your usual makeup routine the next morning. Do not apply exfoliating acids immediately after use. Do not give to young children. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Why is the Banisher the safest tool to use at home? Its bristles are pressed straight down with the Banisher while derma rolling devices scoop into the skin at an angle. It's got thinner bristles compared to others, and it's easy to disinfect. The protective cap doubles as a cleaning container to pour 70% alcohol in. Microneedling is one of the best procedures to effectively target acne scarring, particularly bad types of scars that often seem permanent or refractory to treatment. For the ideal device, I recommend none other than the Banisher 2.0, which I've used myself on many times and many patients with successful results. And that's from a Dr. Anna. All right, well, let's open it up. We'll have a look what's in here and we're gonna give it a little whirl on my eye area. I don't obviously have any acne scars. I'm lucky, I know. I didn't really suffer that bad when I was a kid, but I do have some fine lines that I would like to be banished. It is a very cold day here in Melbourne today, hence why I've got the big woolly jumper on. I think it's like a top of 11 degrees outside, so I'm embracing the sunshine and utilizing it as much as I can. Now, I always love their packaging at Banish. It is very sleek. I mean, you would expect that for the price point. I like how it's got a magnetized flap to one side. There we have the actual utensil on the inside of its packaging. I like their affirmations on the inside there. I can, I will, I got this, I can do this, I'm brave, I'm a warrior, I'm confident in my skin. I think we covered that in the last one. This is the actual device. There's the device. It's actually got quite a bit of weight to it. And then we've got the 2 replaceable heads that it comes with. You can see the little needles in there, or maybe you can't. There we go. They're actually decent size too. That's a little scary. And that's all there is on the inside of the box. We've got the foam packaging and then the other replaceable, the head on top. All right, well, there's no time like the present. I am going to put this in some alcohol like it has suggested. We'll let it air dry and then we'll give it a go. Now, we are just doing a first impressions today. It does say you can only use it once a week. So this will be a video which I do a follow-up on. I do have a couple of them in the works currently. So this may be 2 to 3 weeks away from the next part. As we're assembling the unit, you've got these 2 little spaces in here and you can see that there's kind of like a key on the top. Pretty certain you just go in, it clicks, and then we have the stamping device. Then the top part comes off. And there we have the stamper. I'm a little nervous with that. They are actually decently long.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's been a good 5 minutes. I did the allotted time. I sat it in there. I still got a bit of the alcohol in my cap. I let it air dry. So now it's time to stamp it in. I will come in. You will see, so we're going to be looking at my crow's feet, the fine lines around my eyes. Just need to double check that I've got it. So press 3 to 5 times on each area. Lift Banisher up before pressing down again. So I'm certain we don't want to scrape it across the skin. Oh, you really feel those little needles in there. It's not uncomfortable, but you definitely feel, it's not painful, I should say, but you feel the needles actually prick your skin. If that makes any sense. Oh, this one's a bit more sensitive. Ooh, that made my eyes water. All right, done my areas. We don't see any irritation happening. There's no redness and obviously there's no blood, thank God, because they're not that long. It's not uncomfortable, but it's not something I would choose to do daily. We are obviously going to continue to use this and see if it does anything over time. But first impressions, uncomfortable, but we'll continue to use it. It does say you need to clean it after use. I will be submerging it back in the alcohol because I don't want to be giving myself any infections when I use it again. If you were interested in picking this up or trying it out for yourself, Banish did set me up with a discount code, which I will link down below and in the description box. So if you want to save some money, then by all means go for it. Who doesn't want to save some money? It has been a couple of minutes since I've used it. I don't really feel any discomfort on my face. If you're not used to microneedling or you're not a fan of needles period, this is not as scary as it looks when you first look at it like that. When you're actually using it on your skin, like I was saying before, it's uncomfortable, but not to the point where it's painful. I will link everything down below if you want to check it out for yourself. And if you do, let me know, what is your experience? Has it worked for you? Have you been using it? Have you used the 2.0? Are you interested in grabbing the 3.0? Thanks for watching, team. Make sure we do all the fun stuff, and most importantly, stay tuned.